It's Week 7 action from Arizona, where the Texans and Cardinals face off for just the 5th time. Which team will take the series lead with win number 3? We'll find out next.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Houston Texans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 18 carries, 88 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Buying time to his left. Murray has the first down and more. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opting to run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd and 2, Murray. Finding Green complete. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray flips his forward on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2nd and 8. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
About to get our first look at this Texans offense as they're led out by Davis Mills, their rookie quarterback, selected in the 3rd round from Stanford. Mills on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 22 carries, 79 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. That defense just did not budge, and now you're punter. Well, this is why you pay him.
It is. It's exactly why you pay him. But what he's got to be thinking about are a couple of things. Number one, don't step back. Could be a safety. Number two, cut down your time on your mechanics. If you're a two-step punter, it needs to be one step to get rid of the football.
The Texans send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Oh, some strong running. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
But that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
1st down, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Murray again, 2nd and 10. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Murray going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Once again, it's Connor. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5. Here's Mills. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. first down. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Mills. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Golden in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Third and long for Mills. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. Yeah, he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. And here's Joseph Charlton now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Cards will take over first and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Green with a catch left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Connor. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mills throw complete there to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Mills now looks to throw on first down. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Mills, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mills from the gun on third down. He'll flip this out to Evans. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He's going to air it out deep for Green. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? On 2nd and 12, Mills. He's got the rookie from Clemson, Amari Rodgers.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The Texans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mills on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Marcus Golden, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Texans send the punter out. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
somewhere
something
else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Chase Edmonds, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Murray now on 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, where the Cardinals push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. A first down throw for Mills. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. From the gun, here's Mills. That's complete to Rodgers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Mills on first down. Open man is Seth Williams. He's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second and 12, Mills. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first and 10, Mills. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Working out of the gun, Mills. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On second and 12, Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive with Connor, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Murray now running right on the option. Uses the stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Green here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Murray. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Peyton Turner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Shotgun now from Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Murray's going to keep it again. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Houston. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
On 3rd down, Mitchell. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears won't realize as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense.
How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. On 2nd down now, it's Connor.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
2nd and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Again, a run with Connor. Continuing to fight for more.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And there's James Conner with a run that gets everyone's attention. He joined the Arizona Cardinals after 4 years in Pittsburgh. And his best year with the Steelers, 2018, named a Pro Bowler after a 973-yard, 13-touchdown campaign. Mixed results the last couple of years as he's been in and out of the lineup. But with consistency, he can still be an effective runner.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now on first down.
And this will be swung out here for Connor.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the right side, caught by Green. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with and run with it, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Green. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
He's got it. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. He'll try again. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cards are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Mills. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. First down, Mills. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. And this is going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A first down throw for Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Well, the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start by running the option to the right. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he stopped immediately there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 6. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They'll run on first down. Mitchell, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On second down, Mills again.
Man open right side. It's Rodgers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Texans on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Mills. He's going to look deep for more. And this is incomplete.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Got a man able to find Rodgers.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Mills now from the 50. They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
A nice little juke. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mills again. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there. That'll bring up second down.
Here's Mills.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Mills to the air again.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Amari Rodgers.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. An option handoff given to Connor. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for Arizona, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.